What up? I'm gonna make a quick video about how to create a template, also how to save it as a template so that anytime you open FL it opens to that project and you can start to have sort of like a consistent format that you make your tracks in, which also just helps with like consistency in your mix downs across multiple songs, you know. So pretty much here's my setup. I'm not going to go too into it. Maybe I will make a different video, but that's not really what this one's about. I want to show you how to route your own version of it to fit your style a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just open this empty project. We're just going to go completely empty, nothing on the master channel, nothing anywhere, and I'm just gonna name some of just the generic things that happen in songs, like drums, guitar, we can do bass, we can do FX, and we'll just stop right there because I made the point. You pretty much just want to, whatever is in your song a lot, probably should make a bus out of it, especially if there's like multiple synth layers or multiple guitar layers. This is like exactly what you should be doing. So to start out, I'm just going to put a separator in between all of these different groups. I'll put one right here. And so the first thing you want to do is just route all the channels within the group, because you can see right now that they're all just going straight to the master channel. What you want to do is route them to whatever bus they're supposed to go to. So in this case, it's 2 through 9 needs to go to drums. So how I'm going to do that is 2 is selected. So I'm just going to hit Control Shift and drag across those. So now that I have them all highlighted, I can right click this arrow on the drums channel and say route to this track only. And once you do that, you can see every single one of these channels is routed to the drum. So I'm going to do that for every single one of these channels here, or buses. And it's pretty much the exact same thing that we just did with the drum bus. So now all of these are routed, instead of straight to the master, they're routed to their bus. And you can do kind of group effects on that channel. Stuff that's, you know, for the guitar, what I'm probably pretty much always going to do is cut the low end out of it. And so right there, now I know any guitar layer that comes in is going to have the low end cut out of it. And you could go further with it and you could, you know, soft clip it to make sure that that doesn't go above 0 dBs. Or you could run a side chain into it if you wanted to and have this whole thing get ducked by the kick. Whatever you're trying to do, this bus system is definitely the way to go. So like, for example, we could call this kick, we could call this snare, stuff that's just obviously going to be there. I just try to name it all out, you know, maybe this one's the hi-hat, whatever you got. Try and name it, especially if it's something that shows up in like every single one of your songs, because then you'll just know exactly where to put it. You'll be a lot more organized, and that'll just speed up your workflow that much more. And so the final thing is just learning how to save it as a template. They did just add this, but this is how I've always done it, is you just go to Save As. Then instead of saving it wherever you normally save your projects, you just go to Documents, Image Line, FL Studio, Projects, Templates. And you see these 3. Take a look at them real quick. So that's where I've saved mine. You would just save yours right here as whatever you want to call your template. And then the place where it shows up is New from Template. There's those 3 projects we were just looking at. And you can go to Change Default Template to whatever, the same drop down menu. And you can just pick whichever one you want to be the one that opens up every time you click FL from your desktop. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I might do another video on exactly how my template's routed, just to give you some ideas, but you definitely want to have your own setup that's pretty tailored to how you make music, or if you have a consistent style, you just want to mess around with this. And if you ever want to just override it, you just go through that same file chain that I just showed, and you can just save a new version, or you could save over the top of your old one, whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching.